It's a small interaction, but with the Deucer Juggernaut combo, the fact that the Empire have seen Hippomaniacs already having one core that's melee, a support that's melee, and there's 2 picks being left, it means that the healing ward is likely not to be easily killed. So it's one of those, like, we can take these pushes and have the healing ward that will be naturally protected just due to the fact that they can't get to it. So potentially Hippomaniacs might know that and want to pick up like maybe a mid lane at some point that has some range just to negate that. Or they don't care. The alternative is they just really don't care, and because we'll see. But again, they pick their carry. They still got their mid. The Jug can't really ult the Slark because you can just oh, I forgot the name of it. Yeah. Oh, Slark can just ult. No, Dark Pack's the Q. Shadow Dance. Yes, maybe. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, we sound so special right now. Yeah. So the Slark doesn't really die to the Jug, and Empire doesn't have a lot of lockdown right now. So it's like the Slark has quite a free game where he can. Again, it's the same thing with the Deucer, right? The Slark can just run around the map, split push, and the Deucer can't really punish it. So what Empire are trying to do to this pick is now say, okay, we understand that you have this Slark that's going to do what he wants in the game. We're now just going to pick like a rounded draft where we got the Darkseer that can pick up the Crimson or the Mech or the Pipe whatever he wants. We've got the Healing Ward on Jug, and we've got the big damage dealer Deucer, and we're just going to try and get up in your face. And we're going to ignore the fact that your Slark can pick us off, because we're never going to play split up around the map. We're going to play as soon as we get to our timings, which will be around about 15 minutes or let's say 20 minutes. We're going to just clump up together and just steamroll. You take all the objectives that we want on our timings.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, for sure. Again, it could be another one of those good TeaGuvnor games. It's like you can just pressure a tower. It doesn't matter if you die a couple of times. You're going to be forcing people around the map. Like if you've got a way to stop Empire from just being together, then your Slark can utilize the split team, right, and get the kills. Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. It works like the Spirit Breaker, like the Sven's, like that kind of in-your-face pos 4 that utilizes the shell. And again, yeah, Barrier was banned, Tusk was banned, so it was kind of like the natural hero that you'd be going for, like out of the pool of Darkseer kind of synergy heroes. Again, I think we need to see from Hippomaniacs a mid laner that does a bit of building damage or something in that line. And I think TeaGuvnor should be the best shout for them. Maybe even an OD. Ooh,
You may now select
nice.
your heroes.
Okay. Oh. WePlay OBS, Victoria, British Columbia. Just gonna make sure everyone knew. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh wait, are you left or right? Okay, it's fine. So, Sniper, I think it's a good hero. It's one of those heroes that really stops the simple high ground push, but with the Earth Spirit, it's a hero that can kind of punish the Sniper because you can just roll into him, kick him back into the creep wave. Medusa can then snake the wave, hitting the Sniper. Like, if you play it right, the Sniper could potentially have nothing from his lane. Like, I say nothing, but once he gets to like the 5-6 minutes, he could then be shut down. Uh, yeah, for sure. And then the other, yeah, assassin, yeah. The other thing, the other side of that though, you have to think of the Sniper is if you try and make the play with the Earth Spirit, the sniper can also very easily turn that with a shrapnel and then one TP rotation, and then potentially you're just giving the sniper 3 kills because like your mid lane is a Medusa, right? So you don't have a lot of damage to like quickly kill him, right? So it swings around about. So you could potentially easily punish a sniper, or with good rotations and just kind of map presence, the sniper could just steamroll. But we'll see.
They're playing ads, so we're going to play some ads of our own very quickly. We'll be back shortly.
ES.bet, your betting platform for esports, including only what's important, only your favorite Dota 2 and CSGO. The perfect choice of events, gaming statistics, and live stream matches. The most convenient payment system and a stylish interface. For those always online, there's a mobile app with full platform functionality. Register right now and get your bonus on your first deposit. ES.bet. Just bet it.
All right, and we are back with the Winter Madness. That was our sponsors, ESBet. And of course, if you do want to throw down a bet, then you can jump over to the ESBet website where you will have insurance on your bet for this event. Pretty good stuff. Meaning you can place down your bets freely. So we are jumping into a game. Well, game number 1. It's all game number 1. Also, if you see that promo code pop up on the screen, then you can head over to the WePlay website and get your chance of winning an Arcana. Wow, I know. So that's what that's all about, which we now know. So if you want to grab yourself an Arcana and that little code pops up, get yourself over. I don't know if it's first come, first serve or what, but I think you just get entered into a raffle or something. I really have no details, so just do it and find out would be my advice as we get into Empire versus Hippomaniacs in this best-of-1 game in the group stages. I didn't have you under my... Oh, he's saying it again.
He's saying it, yeah, I guess he didn't get the response he wanted in the lobby, so...
I think he's distracted, though. He's been cut off mid-sentence. The Lich is actually on the high ground, taking a lot of damage from this... from the Ogre Magi. But now we're going to have a look at the action at top instead. Who wants to see a Lich dying, anyway?
He's not dead, mate. That's why they put the split screen.
The Jug's going for the Rune Steal. This seems brave. I'm not sure he got that. I highly doubt it. Meanwhile, Spirit rolling back down. And that is going to be... there's a rune not picked up yet, it's wide. But it's going to be 1 apiece, I think. I don't think the Juggernaut got it. And there's that promo code. Go, 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 guys.
People who can't see, 0520H.
For you guys driving right now, there's the audio pronunciation, so you can get on your phones and just stop by the side of the road.
The Darks are doing the same combo, by the way.
Don't Dota and drive. Yeah, they're just going super aggressive. They get the first lane of creeps, and Velor chasing under the tower. This could be an Ogre Magi in trouble, and it will be. They get that kill. Velor finding first blood, and Supreme just cut out of the creeps entirely here, as they're even denying. And again, the double Iron Shell stacking up. They'll get another deny in this Slark. So much pressure coming out onto him at the 0 minutes.
Yeah, I think the difference, though, from the last game we just casted is the Slark doesn't do as well under the tower than the DK, so... It's going to be interesting to see how they can actually play this. The Ogre doesn't provide much as well. It's a melee support that obviously doesn't want to get next to the 2 heroes, because if you get stunned double Iron Shell, you'll naturally be dying. So this is going to be a really hard lane for Hippomaniacs.
Oh. Mid lane, it's the Sniper versus the Medusa. Sniper and a hero we're not really used to seeing that much. Should have a little bit of an advantage versus that Medusa, though. I mean, he can keep out of the range of the snake, and... that is always a pretty key part of Medusa's laning, so yeah, we do see the early point in take aim, being taken up as well. How much of a difference does the active of take aim make to Sniper?
It's the difference between being able to stand on high ground and hit something and having to walk down into the river to hit something, so it's pretty crucial for just general Sniper gameplay. And the fact that the Earth Spirit hasn't shown like a lot of rotation right now, it means that the Sniper isn't forced into the shrapnels. When he gets to level 3, if the Earth Spirit shows a bit of presence mid, he then might start leveling it. So we'll see. It really depends on the next point and what he levels. If he gets shrapnel, Earth Spirit probably shouldn't be trying to go diving.
Well, Velor's thinking about coming into this middle lane, but yeah, Curry positioned very defensively. Meanwhile, the Darkseer is continuing to just suck up this creep wave with his iron shells. But now they jump in the middle lane, going on to Curry here. The snake comes through. They'll
he doesn't have shrapnel.
back. Yeah, he didn't level it up. And with the body blocks coming out from Velo as well, the sniper is going to be actually brought down here. No, the fairy fire comes out. Is it enough to keep him alive? I think it very well might be. They're still going to chase it. The creeps are under the tower, and the snake comes through, and that's going to be enough to secure them that kill. Sniper does go down in the middle lane, and that's what we were worried about, that rotation in from the Earth Spirit. Meanwhile, Madden being stunned. Up the leap. Oh, it's not quite far enough from the Slark, though. Pounce does not land. Meanwhile, Madden would actually just throw down the Iron Shell onto Zenny here, and that's going to be the Ogre Magi going down, but Velor might find himself dying to the Slark, trying to play around the trees, but Slark just eats the tree. Velor, he's going to die. A very long right click comes in from the Slark to finish off that Earth Spirit, so he's going to be happy with how that went down, I guess. You know, on the top lane.
Permanent agility 1.
Yeah.
Gotta keep track.
See,
He'll
one
happily
iron
just
branch's
for
worth
that.
of agility every kill. Crazy.
When you say it like that, no, it's not that good. The darks are like, it's as soon as the Earth Spirit leaves lane, you need to be punishing the sniper a lot because the darks won't be able to do as much.
Sniper taking a chunk of damage once again in this middle lane. Still no shrapnel. Still only level 3. He's gonna die again.
Yeah. The power of the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit naturally can do this to the sniper. All I'm saying is he's doing exactly what I said he'd do. Roll kick, mate. Just sit back and gloat a little bit.
Yep, enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, 4 minutes up, and Zenny looks to be... Oh, he's just going to go and shove a ward down, actually, for the mid lane, I guess.
Radiant's
Still, though,
middle
he's
tower is under
going to need a bit
attack.
more than a ward, I think, to take care of this Earth Spirit.
It's the fact that you're an ogre and you can't go bottom into a Darkseer Earth Spirit, and then you can't go top into the Axe Grimstroke. So then you're like, okay, where do I go? Oh, I can't gank a sniper. So you're really out of place right now. I think he should maybe be making
Oh,
some
the leap
stats.
forwards. He lands onto Madden, but Velor is here. And Madden, though, he's dropping so low, he's actually not going to be able to find that kill. And Supreme's actually turning around to the Velor here. Supreme, he's very tanky, and the Earth Spirit will have to back out. But Supreme, is he going to go for it? He's got a leap again in 5 seconds.
He wants the permanent. He wants the agility.
I mean, yep.
And maybe his life. So he probably
maybe
would
the
do
kill,
it.
yeah.
There is an Iron Shell.
Oh,
If the Iron Shell wears out,
He's going for it. The kick, not going to land. This is
I'm
some...
sure
Oh,
this
it's the
isn't worth
runes. It's the
bounty
runes he's
runes.
hanging
There we
around
go,
for.
yeah.
There we go. Now it makes sense. The Earth Spirit is going to roll forward. Supreme actually leaps into this one. Could be punished by Velor here. He's now got the advantage now that the leap's been used, but he's actually got all cooldowns as well. Meanwhile, at top lane, the Science is out onto this Lich here. They get on top of him, they take him down, and that's going to be a kill for the Ogre Magi onto Black Archangel there on that Lich. Hippomaniacs drawing some blood. 3 kills to 4 right now, so a pretty even game throughout this laning phase. No real gold advantage for either team as it stands.
I just realised, by the way, I said the Ogre was against the Grimstroke. I didn't. I was really special there. I actually meant a lot of other things.
That's okay. Meanwhile, the call comes out onto Kuman with the Silence as well. This Juggernaut, he's going to be in a whole world of hurt, but in comes that Physical Resist, throwing down the spin as well. He's just taking no damage. He's going to be absolutely fine. And that's why I don't like that spell very much.
What, because it's good?
Yeah, because it's good. It's very
It's
good.
a good spell, mate. Don't like good
very
spells.
good. No.
Oh, the Earth Spirit moving on to mid again. He's prepared. He's got the
Hurry.
ward as well.
Yep, they've thrown this vision down, so they're going to always know where this sniper is, but he just actually back himself away. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Muff comes forwards. And we'll take a little bit of harass there from the Ice Blast and from the tower. So it's kind of this tri-lane up at top. They left the Slark lane versus Daxia. Goes to the call, realizes that he's going to wait for the spin first, because Inkswell is going to do nothing with it. Oh, no! That doesn't feel too good, and that's a tip
one of
coming out
those,
for
wait,
Kuman as
Axe
well.
can spin the courier moments? It was like, ah!
Yep.
Dire's
Oh dear.
structures are
Well,
fortified.
still gonna throw down this aggression on Hippomaniacs. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Curry being harassed up by the Spirit up at top. Shield is out. They're looking for the Lich once again. Call is out, does connect. Muff as well, coming forwards. He doesn't have any spells to use, but I'm not sure they're going to need them. There comes Yankswell. The rock actually misses, and that is going to be a dead Lich. Unfortunately, Velo was not able to save his fellow support.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good now, because the Darks is skipping the waves, dragging it to jungle, and now that the Slark has some levels, he's able to just trade the farm. So that it means that the Ogre going into tri-lane top isn't, like, making the Slark have no farm, right? Like, if the Earth Spirit was just sitting bottom with the Darkseer, then the Slark probably wouldn't get nearly anything, but Yeah, it's pretty good. And now they're gonna just kill the Darkster as well.
Dear. that's a caught with your pants down moment. Of course, Slark, very good versus that Darkster.
Permanent agility, 3 branches in his imaginary inventory right now.
Yeah, that's now a how much a slipper of agility is 3, right?
Yes.
What, a full slipper of
agility.
agility?
Slipper, yeah, because obviously the branch gives the other thing. So you just want 1, so. Yeah.
Coming to
it's more of a stick, I guess. A stick is that a thing?
It's a slipper of agility. Dude. It's fine.
Oh, I'm trying to be more complex.
Don't. Kuman getting cooled up. The spin's coming out as well. The sides from Muff as well. Black Archangel, though, is in with the Frost Armor, but it is not enough to save Kuman's life. And now they're going to look towards the Lich as well. But Velo comes in, throws in the rock. Muff taking a bit of damage, but really not enough. It's Black Archangel who's the one in trouble. The right click comes in even from Muff. Saberlight chasing him down. Going to find the kill. The Lich is dead under tower. And Muff looking for more, maybe.
Yeah, there's the combo of Grim Axe actually, because normally you think the Jug would just naturally have to spin off stuff. So if he comes in and gets cooled, and then the silence from Grim comes in during the cool, it means that the Jug can't naturally spin and counter that combo. So I think the Jug needs to be quick on his fingers. So if he sees cool coming in, he has to just naturally
once
spin.
again in the top lane, Saberlight could be the one in trouble. Now the Axe being chased down by Velo and Kuman. And one more right click from Kuman will do the job. That is going to be your Axe dying. Under tower, Velor, he's not done. He wants Muff as well. Going to throw down that ward. Does see him? Does he have any spells to throw out? Is Muff going to pop the shrine? Yeah, that's what he wanted. He backs himself away now. As even an Ogre Magi illusion comes through. Is this enough to make Velor panic? He actually turns around and now, yeah, he actually believed it. Could have just been baited out to his death here as he's being chased down by Hippomaniacs, and the Assassinate comes through. Curry is ready. Payback for all those ganks in the middle lane finally come through, and Sniper will land that kill with the Assassinate. Got himself queued up a Midas. Meanwhile, Kuman, Zenny is going to interrupt his farm right now. Throws down the stun, throws down the Ignite.
Slightly out of range.
Trying to run away. Black Archangel going to try and tank this gank for his friend. The call comes out. He says, take me instead. Leave my carrier alive. And Saberlight will take his tribute and let the Juggernaut live. Oh, Belor.
Oh,
that was aggressive.
Yeah.
No, they're holding off. Yeah. Good thing, good thing. I think there was a reason to go there.
The Jug was alive without the Lich's sacrifice. Going to put it out there, but it's fine. It's nice to know the Lich is ready to die for his Jug if needed.
Sometimes you just need to, like, you know, pat your bud in the back and go, don't worry, I'll take this one for you, even if it's not required. It's just for friendship.
Like, the Grim was so close to getting the slow on the Jug, where the Axe with him just dunked him. It was, like, a couple of units between Jug living and dying there.
Dire's top tower is
Sometimes a couple of units between life and death is all it takes.
Yeah, look, Slark, top of the net worth, 5100. It's like, you assert really good pressure in the first 2 minutes, and then you just leave the Darkseer, and the Darkseer isn't like, it's not like it was before where you just dominate a lane, because they naturally just dive.
What the? Did you see how fast that Kobold was? My god.
Yeah, it's insane.
I get a percentage-based movement buff anyway, right? Madden could be in trouble, the Shadow Dance, but Supreme's not exactly healthy. But look at the Ghost barely catching up with Madden right there.
Yeah, what I was quickly trying to say was the Darkseer, the way that they play it now is you try and farm the jungle and the lane, which means whoever's in the safe lane will just get every creep uncontested. Whilst before, Darkseers used to play the lane and just prevent the carry from farming. So it's like the offlaners are playing a greedier style. So now the Slark is like, alright, cool, you just left my lane, I'm just going to farm every creep. Yeah, I might have to buy some more regen, but I'm naturally just going to be higher level, higher farm. So I don't know if it's that good every game. Sometimes you should maybe change up your playstyle just to prevent, but we'll see how it goes. The Medusa is farming a lot of stacks as well, so
yep, doing
it's also good.
Taking some big juicy creeps in that jungle. Meanwhile, Muff will be found out by this catapult, trying to find a kill, and the tower will pop it down. Meanwhile, Madden under tower here needs to get himself away. The silence comes out, but the surge was already there. Supreme will not chase any further than that. The Darkseer knows how careful he needs to be off this slug.
That's kind of good. You can surge, and then the silence just behind you the entire time. So it's like, hey, I'm not silenced yet.
Oh, they're rolling in though. They're looking for the revenge, and they will find it. You try and kill me, we will kill you. As Velo and Black Archangel come forwards onto the Grimstroke there, and will find that kill. Grimstroke being blown up several times this game. Not as much as the Lich though. The Lich currently has 850 net worth.
You don't need stuff on Lich, it's fine. You just need to have 4 points in armor and maybe some good shot calling, and then you're fine.
Supreme comes to scoop up a tasty bit of farm here. Does need to be careful though as the Satyr.
So
Look
quick.
at it go. It's just right on top of him here, doing laps around him. Supreme has to back himself away. Meanwhile, Muff DP's in. Will get spotted out by that Satyr Blast.
Oh, the Shadow Blade pick up already. So now he's gonna hopefully straight away turn this into a kill, maybe.
Maybe. We talk about how many. Supreme has 396 Christmas trees. Just,
Yeah, this man. Yeah,
Guy loves his
doesn't want to
Frosthaven,
forget.
obviously, and now they'll jump onto Madden here. He was not ready for this. Coming to Bubbles, or maybe he wasn't. Whole team coming up, but finally we'll actually get the return kill onto the slot very quickly there. The double Lich ulti. Actually, no, sorry, wrong team
No,
there.
it wasn't.
Meanwhile,
Incorrect,
since the
mate.
gaze comes in onto Zenium with the Juggernaut ultimate on top of him as well, the Omni Slash comes out, and Empire, they baited that one perfectly, and they get themselves 3 kills in response to that. Absolutely insane.
That was not the Shadow Blade reveal that you wanted. And also Saberlight potentially going down in the top lane as well. To the
Yeah.
Deucer of all people,
He
maybe.
uses the call,
potentially.
but Velo, he's still chasing the snake, gonna come through, brings him down really, really low, and Velo will find the right click to finish off the axe. Hippomaniacs, though, letting it slip a little bit as we enter this 13-minute mark.
Yeah, it's really, right now, this window of the...
Although Supreme, he's gonna actually cancel the Medusa's TP, though, and now that's may come onto as well. There's no chance he's surviving this one. The kill will go to Curry, but what a kill indeed, and Saberlight actually tips him. Oof.
I was going to say, I'll
Spicy.
tip. That's a pounce, mate. That cancels your TP. Nice try.
Yeah, I'm not sure he saw that slot coming in there, though, so... Bit of a
There was a
surprise.
sentry down as he TP'd.
Oh, okay.
He TP'd, reacted to the invisible slot.
Yeah, this is a replay of this fight, like the Soulbind just doing absolutely nothing to stop Hippomaniac's demise here, and then the Lich is just there, ready with the Sinister Gaze to catch that +1. Beautiful stuff from Empire. Hope.
It's really strong. Like this is really important. Like the Slark first, Shadowblade dies. Now kills the Deucer. So it's if he can take this momentum and get some more kills on the map and force Empire to play as 5 this early on, it's going to be really good because the sniper will just be able to farm the triangle. He's got the Midas as well, and then the CDR talent as well. So
What's these different dragons? Never seen these guys before.
I guess it might be because of the map. I no idea.
Cool. All right. New
nice.
stuff. Seen here first, folks. Ale dragons. Neat. All right, I'll take it.
Using the promo code 500H, whatever it was, you can unlock the white dragons.
That is not true, but
That is not true. I've lied there. I'm really bad at this whole using it properly.
also, can we talk about Saberlight's gameplay patterns here? As he's got 309 trees, yet only 1 firework left. Now getting jumped upon by Empire, and keeps kind of pumping that call. I think this might be the end of him, though. He does throw out the call, but it doesn't matter. Empire well and truly on top of him. Saberlight, he's gonna go down.
Yeah, it's good to see Empire making these kind of proactive movements because you don't want the Slark to be running into you. So if you're running into them, it's like, alright, cool, let's pause for a second, we can't do what we want. And really
We're
aggressive
up
from
onto the
Miller
high
as well.
ground.
Get
Muff
into the
taking
sniper.
so much damage here. He's going to use a Soulbind. Will connect to a teammate as he throws down the silence, but I mean, it's not going to do anything to save his teammate. Curry goes down, Muff as well. Empire ramping up the pressure now, and they even find a kill onto Zenny as well as the Juggernaut comes up and finds that one. Meanwhile, Slark getting a quick little turnaround kill.
Permanent agility, guys.
Yep.
6 now. Woohoo!
6, what items are? I mean, that's 2 slips of agility we're sitting with. Wait, is that not
Yeah,
a Band of Elven skin? Well, Supreme slowed down by the kick from Velo. Velo going to chase forwards with the roll as well. Supreme, he's out of mana and running out of health pretty quickly as well as down he goes. Kodos will find the kill and manages Slark coming deep in for that Lich, and now the tips come out in response.
Yeah, like, the Slark with his current items, he can really only kill, at best, maybe a Lich, and that's already pretty hard with the armor. So it's kind of an awkward Slark game where he needs to play with someone, so he needs to make sure that the axe is potentially with him as well, but the axe needs Blink Dagger as well, so it's... Their timings are a little bit off right now, just with the way that they've been dying.
Sitting on Saberlight, going to throw down the rock, and now the call comes out from Saberlight. It's going to help him armor up for a little bit, but now that's run out. They'll jump on top. The spin is there. He actually dunks a creep for a little bit of speed, but it just doesn't help out. Cute idea. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried by this But the Axe dying twice in a row. Like, he was really close to his blink, and now that he's been delayed by potentially another, like, minute or two for getting the blink, his Slark's ready to go, right? He's like, okay, I got my Shadow, I just want to be there. And his team just, like, his Sniper's got a Midas, wants to chill out and farm for a bit. His Axe is just dying, and then, yeah, so it's a bit awkward right now. I think Empire just playing really well at just forcing kind of the timings, I guess, knowing that Axe didn't have the blink dagger and punishing, like, I guess, a large amount of gold he was sitting on.
Yeah, those deaths when you're looking for those timings are really, really key. Meanwhile, this... God damn. I'll never get bored of seeing these creeps shoot through the map like speeding bullets.
Oh, it's great. Brilliant. It's better when it's AoE surge, because then you get a whole team, creep wave, everything's just moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, Formula Dota, as they will clean up this this Satyr, and that's going to be 200 gold for the Ogre Magi, so do need to be careful about using these creeps to split push, because if you kill one creep wave, I don't think that's worth the 200 gold you get for killing that Helm of the Dominator creep.
Yeah, like with the Slark as well, you gotta realize he's also carrying on the sentries. So on his endeavors, he's going to be able to slowly get these D wards. And if you look at the minimap right now, there's actually no observers out for Dire. So be it that the Slark finding the wards or them just accruing them, it's pretty good for the for Hippomaniacs just to be able to play with Dire with no vision as well. Oh, there you go. It's a bigger map for us to look at.
Ah,
yeah. Very convenient, yeah.
Reiterating your point. Thank you very much.
Radiant's top tower is under
As Kodos gets started on this top lane, but Lich will actually drop from the game quickly. Black Archangel disappearing right now. So again, we see another Medusa heading straight for this Manta style. This does surprise me actually, because versus the Slark, I'm always expecting Medusas to want to go for this Hurricane Pike so you can break out of the leash, but apparently that's not required.
Yeah, so Lich only currently has one ward on him, so it has been just D wards from Radiant.
Well, Hippomaniacs, they're smoked up and ready to go. Shrapnel comes out onto Kodos. They are baiting a little bit here, but Supreme is there. They put out the sentry. They're going to use the Sinister Gaze, but immediately being jumped upon. The Stroke is out. Look at him comes a wall as well. Supreme is dead. Saberlight disappearing very quickly as well. And now Muff. Oh dear, it was horrible from Hippomaniacs. They thought they had the jump, but Empire were ready. And they dismantle Hippomaniacs. And now they're looking for more as well. They find Curry Velo jumping in deep with the roll as well to keep him still. The stun is out, going for the TP. Who is there? There's nobody with the stun though, so he'll be able to get himself away. But oh my god, Empire. They were more than ready for that gank.
Yeah, these fights are so scary for Radiant. Like, the Jug drops down Healing Ward. The Sniper's not like, he doesn't want to be close enough to kill the Healing Ward, because then it means the Earthquake will be jumping him. And the Slark just doesn't have enough damage right now to eat through like the Deucer, the Jug, the Darkseid. It's quite scary. You need to, like, Hippomaniacs need to somehow find these pickoffs and farm up a little bit longer in the hope to maybe challenge these.
How many times is Black Archangel going to sacrifice himself? Maybe unnecessarily at helping his team get out. Nah, I think that one was actually pretty worth. Madden, though, still going to be caught out by the Slark. How he's got the leash coming out. And that's going to keep Madden still for the time being. The Assassinator's coming out, but it's not going to be nearly enough to finish him off. Kicking him away even, Bellin. Trying to keep the Darkseer alive. And the Pounce actually goes through everybody. Splitting the needle there, Supreme. Unable to catch anybody out, but he's got another one available in 2-1. Shadowblade as well. Who's he going to go for? He's going to go for the creep. And they'll look towards this tier 1 tower. Kuman hanging on the side. He's actually going to throw down the Omni Slash with the stomp from the Centaur as well. Is it enough, though? It's not going to do anything. The vacuum comes out. They do get the kill onto the Ogre Magi. Hippomaniacs in real trouble once again. Saberlight being held still. The spin is out from Kuman. The spins are coming, but it's not enough. Saberlight's going to go down. Now they're going to look towards Muff as well. He's looking towards the creeps. Kill me. Kill me. Put me out of my misery. And the crit actually comes out. Oh, thanks, creeps. A little Christmas miracle for Muff, but still. Very small cherry on top of a disaster cake for Hippomaniacs as they lose 3 heroes once again. The aggression just not working out for them.
It's nice to see this, like, again, I referenced the previous game. It's nice to see this game. They got the Deucer. He's gone from Manta, going straight to Skadi. These kind of, if you get them early enough, you can just be this absolute kind of monster. And it's, we take fight, we go straight for an objective. We've got Roshan, they're going to get Aegis. They're going to probably like run down mid straight away, or they're just going to farm up the next item with the cover of having the Aegis. And it's it's nice to see that using this Deucer as a early game kind of dominant hero that I believe it should be, rather than let's just cling on and hope for like the insane late game. That I feel like the last game that's what they were awkwardly trying to do.
Yeah, it's always scary to play against a Medusa when she's like super far ahead of you, but of course you do have that sniper. He's that guy who's going to sit on the high ground and make it very difficult to push into, especially with the axe or with the blink call.
Yeah.
Very hard to push against this team, but then again, you have a Jug of Medusa. Like, you're more than happy just to farm up an advantage, so I struggle to see how Hippo are going to take back this game.
What if the Jug goes for a blink dagger as well? Because he doesn't need to have insane amount of damage just because of Deucer. So if he goes for a blink dagger and the Earth Spirit finds a sniper and the Jug can just position himself to Omni Slash the sniper isn't going. I don't believe he's currently got like a Shadow Blade or a Manta or something. So it means that you should be able to just blow him up and get him out of the game straight away. Yeah, he's currently got Dragon Lance, Maelstrom, and building a Mjolnir. So.
Oh, blink. Oh, okay, she's on creep. Saberlight baiting me out a little bit there.
What? Yes, I just did that.
Alright, so coming up on this 23rd minute, it's 21 kills to 13 for Team Empire Hope with a 4k gold advantage behind the Medusa and the Juggernaut. Kodos looking absolutely huge, going Manta into Scatty, so just pure up stats. It doesn't strike me as the way you want to play versus Slark, but, you know, what do I know?
Really? I guess it should be fine.
I mean, whenever I see a Slark, I kind of expect you want either burst or you want a way to kind of kite him. And
I think it's currently they just don't care enough to just build the items they need to go together, right?
Yeah, right.
Rather than going this pick-off style.
Exactly, and also like I think the blink call is the biggest threat in the game for them right now. If you blink call this Medusa, and she's not gonna care. Like
Yeah,
she's got way too much health.
Yeah. It's about delaying the push long enough that you then pump out your damage.
Where's the sniper there? Not scared to go onto this. Spin up onto the high ground, allowing Kodos to get off these right clicks onto the tower. They've brought it down pretty damn low, pretty damn quick. And Empire, well, I'm not sure that Hippomaniacs were ready for that.
No, again, it's the push. Look, right? They're going to put out the healing ward again and keep going in. Like, what do they do? How can they stop this without getting like that perfect call into sniper right click?
And again, Kuman up onto the high ground. I mean, he is taking a lot of damage with the right clicks from Sniper, but he's got the Aegis, so they really don't want to jump on him. So they're just going to have to deal with Kodos sitting here and then hitting their base. They're dropping pretty low to these right clicks, but 4-staff away, easy peasy.
Now that the Deuce is on low mana, they'll just sit back, reset, maybe even fake back, sit on the high ground, hope that they just run out and try and get some vision and kill the supports that are doing that.
I mean, be very surprised if Hippomaniacs actually chased out of their base after that. But
oh no, for sure, yeah, it was a very large if, but if it did, they would be dead.
Meanwhile, the Slark is actually looking for runes, which is good. He's going to find one bounty rune up in the top lane, but they already had the Earth Spirit coming in to grab that other one.
But he's building straight into BKB, which is again a defensive item, which yeah, he might be able to survive like the Lich aspect of the fights, but it's like it's just not. It's a bit upsetting when you get to like when you have such an early Shadow Blade, and then your team can't keep the momentum with you, and then you're forced into this defensive stance. And it's like you just don't do any damage. Like here, he finds a hero, and he's like, oh well, I'm just gonna ult and walk away now. It's like I feel like Slark's been put out of place in this game, unfortunately.
I think Zenny might be dead here, by the way.
Big call.
Oh, call onto 2. Not bad with the Blade Mail as well. Now with the Grimstroke ulti as well. They're going to get the silence out onto Kuman because he has that Aegis, so he's not going to go down. Madden will die. Aegis is popped, so a pretty nice start to the fight from Hippomaniacs, but he would need to be careful here. Supreme running away on the backlines, and there's that Omni Slash coming out. Supreme can do nothing about it. Now Saberlight finds himself all alone as the roll comes forward. Kodos catching him on the other side. Saberlight, there's nowhere to run, buddy. The axe is dead. Hippomaniacs lose 3. And, well, with the Grimstroke and a Sniper, I'm not sure that's going to be enough. A beautiful jump from Hippomaniacs onto 2. It was a really nice start to the fight for them, but unfortunately, they just need to get out after that. Yeah. Yeah,
it's like if you had that jump about 15 minutes ago, the game might be a little bit different. But now that it's happening at 26 minutes, when the Medusa and Jug are both sitting on around about 15 to 16k net worth, it's just doesn't have the same impact.
Oh, they forced off Curry forwards into Kodos here. That might be enough to actually get the kills. That's slowing him down with the Eye of Scatty, keeping him still. Curry trying to get to the base in time. The Rock is out. He makes it into the base. He's just about going to survive. Zenny will die. Supreme, though, in the ulti, trying to get some damage off. Velo's actually going to die to the Assassinate. Hippomaniacs are holding, but barely. As Kodos stunned up. They're trying to work on the racks. Kuman with that sword, slashing away at the melee racks. I don't think they're going to get it. Actually, Kodos turns around. He really wants this. The call is out with the blade mail. Kodos, he's dropping low right now, surrounded by heroes inside of Hippomaniacs. He really wants to stay for the melee racks. He's going to find it. He actually gets 2 kills. Still fighting up, but finally the dunk comes down from Saberlight. But Kodos is more than happy with that. Being tipped by his team as well. Stays for the melee racks, gets 2 kills whilst he's at it. Down goes the Grimstroke, down goes the Ogre Magi. This hero is a beast.
Luckily, that didn't really hinder their net worth too much. It's still sitting around about the 7-8k worth ahead, and now they've got one lane always pressuring them. So, it's just a reset, go again, another lane. Trying to assert the pressure, but again the sniper's going for a Mjolnir, which means he's just going to be able to keep these lanes like one melee racks isn't going to be like the biggest hinder.
He's hunting, the axe is coming in as well. They can get this kill onto Kuman if they want. And now Call comes in just as the spin comes off, and a bit of right click damage is always going to take Kuman getting low. Velo coming in to try and save the day, but the Roar is out. They get the pounce, they get the kill. Saberlight may be left behind as in comes Mad, and Black Archangel is here as well as in goes, but in comes Muff. He's here. He's going to throw out the double silence with the Soulbind. Black Archangel dropping low. Supreme will be able to find this kill. Nope, Curry gets it with the right click, but all the same, he is down. Black Archangel will die. Saberlight is dead as well. They're looking for Madden also, but he's surging himself away. Muff is here. The surge runs out. Supreme is chasing into the trees. He goes kicked away by Velor, and now he rolls himself out as well. Madden being chased through the trees there. Supreme also wants to try and find him, but they are not looking in the right direction. Or is he? Supreme. He's looking. He wants to find it. Shadowblade out. Madden scared for his life here. They are surrounding this Darkseer, and he's going to walk straight into Supreme here, but Supreme has no mana. Got to be very careful this one. Meanwhile, Zenny gets actually picked off. Kodos is sitting here. They're actually going to go on to Supreme now. He's out of mana. Oh, God, this feels bad as a Slark just overstays his welcome and is taken down by Team Empire. Hippomaniacs, they take 1 step forwards and then take a giant leap back.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But I think more importantly, did you see what I saw during that fight, Nomad?
The little promo code popping up?
You did, yeah. What was it?
I don't remember the exact numbers or
L3002. Get your code, boys. Right, sorry, as you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, we've had this Slark. Just trying to, I mean, it's those kind of dream fights as Slark where you start just getting those essence shift stacks off, and you're getting that attack speed, you're getting the agility, and you're like, all right, I'm snowballed and I'm ready to go. You know, just you have those games where that works, where you just kind of end up turning the game around because you're just constantly fighting with those essence shift. But unfortunately, it didn't work out for Hippomaniacs in this situation, as he is just brought down very quickly by that Medusa.
They got the good start of the fight, but then they kept continuing. And again, look,
Kuman, the blink call in with the blade mail. That is going to be dead. Juggernaut, meanwhile,
the
they're back
RNG,
in with the Lich ulti. Zenny, no, he's going to go
beautiful.
down, and now they jump in onto Saberlight as well. That Lich ult jumping exactly correctly. Meanwhile,
Perfectly.
Kodos picks up his butterfly. Velor's going to go down. Saberlight gets a quick jump in and kill. And this will be them holding again, but, you know, I mean, it still feels not so great when...
I don't think he should be chasing here with only a Grim behind him. All right.
You underestimate Saberlight. This guy's aggressive. Still holding on to that one firework. When will he use it? That is my question.
Never. Just going to hold on to it for the rest of his life.
Okay. I feel like it's some big thing we should work up to where you just hold the one firework until, like, you win TI.
Well, like, one's not good enough.
That's
Again,
a TI that's a TI winning
fireworks. Can you use them
firework,
in
dude.
lobbies? Are you able to use them in lobbies?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, they're really good for laning phase. Like, if you have you and a support spamming fireworks that are carry, again, it's not too bad. Like, you can still CS, but it's a little bit annoying because you naturally want to look at the fireworks and go, "Oh, pretty," and then boom, you lost the CS.
You're a simple man.
Yeah, if 50 fireworks ruin 1 CS, that's a good investment. That's the difference between having a Battle Fury at like 13 minutes 10 seconds and 30 minutes 7 seconds, and we know that those are game of small margins. So I'm all for fireworks.
I'm not sure if you're going to be serious, if you're being serious right now. So we're just going to roll past that point, much as Velo rolls down from that cliff there. What a segue. We get back into the game when we see Hippomaniacs hanging out on the high ground over here by the secret shop. Empire all together as 5 as well. So are they going to find the fight they're looking for? Looking at these buybacks here, I mean, the Sniper and the Medusa do have them. These are the 2 important ones. And the Slark and the Juggernaut do not.
Radiant's top shrine is under
And this
attack.
is going to be Roshan as Kuman runs into the pit. And oh my god, this Roshan is lasting no time at all. Meanwhile, Velo jumps up onto the cliff to get rid of that warden. They need to do something now. Hippomaniacs, though, they're taking a long time. They're going the wrong way around this. Supreme, he's got to know something's going on. The pings are coming out. Saberlight, no, they're jumping onto the Darkseer instead. They're going to try and take him down quickly, but the Lich Ult is coming out. Supreme with the BKB. Madden's actually going to get himself away. Saberlight, he is dead. The axe is gone. No buyback. Velo jumping forwards here. Supreme, BKB, Shadow Dance, everything popped to try and get himself out of this engagement. Meanwhile, Curry on the high ground. He's the one picked out as Velo jumps on top of him, trying to fight it up with a Medusa, but did not pay off. Empire once again, the fight works out perfectly for them. Hippomaniacs, they did not know if they had on the cliff. As Saberlight made the call to jump into the pit rather than onto the Darkseer there, that could have gone completely differently, but unfortunately he didn't, and that is going to be Empire getting away with Roshan and 2 big kills along with it. And that's
the Sniper and the Grim just weren't there at all. The Slot went in, and the Sniper and Grim were both TPing to the shrine. So it's like, you take this engagement when you're behind, and you're trying to take it with only 2 heroes, and then by the time that they get there, it's already gone.
Rolling from Velo, but now they turn it around. But oh, there comes a vacuum wall out onto 3, and oh my god, the Medusa is just ripping through them all. I mean, Supreme, he gets torn apart. Empire take everybody inside their own base. A celebratory stone gaze will be used by Kodos. Actually catches him up on the edge, but who cares? The GGs have been thrown. The game is over, and Empire Hope will take their first game of the Winter Madness tournament.
Just a big vacuum there. Yeah, I think good draw from Empire. Understood the... Oh, should we sync up? Sync up.
All right. Oh, that was a really good game. Yes, I'm talking. That was a really good game. You saw the way they played Dota really well. And generally, you know, the heroes they picked and the timings they hit just worked out really, really well for them. I especially liked the Sniper, but unfortunately it didn't work out for Hippomaniacs. Hopefully we'll see that hero more in the tournament. However, yeah, I'm talking a lot, dude. I'm going for it. Oh, no, I'm still going. And also... the Empire Hope, you know, they had a great draft, and the Medusa 100% win rate in this tournament out of the 2 games we've seen are really kind of key there.
Well, I really like Empire. They're my favorite team, and I'm really happy that they won. And I think maybe next game, maybe later tonight when we watch Empire v Empire, they'll have the same performance. And I think that teams should stop picking Medusa because it's really boring to watch. I'd rather see some, you know, Dazzles or Timber Saws or something that else is really good in the meta. Back to you.
Oh, you nailed the transition. Good job. I was like, oh, risky move. But yeah, we are going back to the panel. We're not going to sync up with the panel though. That's too much. That's too much. There's only 2 of us. There's only so much we can pull off. But yeah, this panel is not us. In case you didn't realize, they're nowhere near handsome enough to be us. I like the way they've
accidentally synced that, by the way. You've accidentally synced it with that guy.
I like the way they've kind of turned the mood lighting on in the studio now. It's now nice and red, nice and festive. But, very much feels very chill. Very, very, very nice environment, of course. If you're wondering why there's a big Christmas stream going on at this time of year, it is because these Russians and Ukrainians, they celebrate Christmas on the 7th of January. So that does explain that. But we've had 2 results so far. We've had Gambit versus Elements Pro Gaming, which was Elements taking game 1, and it's only a best of 1 series, so it's the entire series going to them. Team Empire Hope, they just beat Hippomaniacs to put themselves 1-0 above them. And next up is going to be Hippomaniacs versus Gambit Esports. We're going to have a quick break, and then we'll come back to talk about that.